Yeah, you run all day, it's nighttime. Yeah, you run all day, it's nighttime.
We're starting here in Beaver Dam Wash, Utah, lowest point in Utah.
Hey, you must be tired, it's nighttime. Hey, you must be tired, it's nighttime. You've been running from me day and night, and now it's time to rest your head upon your bed. Don't worry, sweet, I'll let you stay, and then we'll do it all again. Run, baby, keep running, I'm a runner behind you. When the lights go out, I still know where to find you.
I am Josh Smith.
Bryan Miles, I'm a geologist. My father, I have 3 kids, a daughter and 2 boys.
We've got 7 kids. We live in Coos Bay, Oregon. I work in construction right now.
I'm mainly, as far as fitness goes, I'm mainly a runner.
Chase kids around all the time with my wife.
You start this time.
I'll get too philosophical.
I know. Okay, whatever. I'll start again. You want me to
is a
start?
metaphor for life, and we're all low.
LowTwoHigh is us, 2 middle-aged men trying to find purpose in their lives. LowTwoHigh started out as just me and Josh wanting to go from the lowest to the highest point of every state in the United States. Bike, hike, run. It would really be fun to get some other modes of transportation in skateboarding or canoeing, you know, in the Great Lakes.
And we're bringing music, we're bringing our family, we're bringing anybody that wants to come along.
And a big plate of tacos.
Tacos. Yes, please. Love being with our family, we love our kids. We want to spend time with our kids, and we wanted to introduce them to this adventure, goof off together, and have fun together.
Why you like hitting so much? When it makes others sad, don't you know if you fight, you'll be fighting all your life.
Okay, so I heard a story about a guy who was really close to his dad. His dad always told him to save for retirement. His dad, when he retired, died within weeks of his retirement. And this guy saw that and he thought, that doesn't make as much sense to save for something that is no guarantee. And he really changed his life. He started running ultra marathons and doing some things that he thought before that were pretty insane and impossible. He learned from that to live more in the moment, enjoy the moment, because that's really all you've got. I mean, you can't do anything about the past, and you don't even know what the future is going to bring, really. So you just got to try to figure out how to enjoy the moment as best you can. We did Oregon a year ago. That was only 150 miles. It was pretty quick. We did it in 3 days, but this one's going to take a little longer if we can even make it in the time frame we have. Hopefully we can. But we just started this morning. But this is spectacular, right? Yeah, that's awesome. I met a pretty interesting guy. He was traveling all over the West on his bike. He was from Belgium, and made our way down the other side of Utah Hill and into Ivins.
hope is fine. I'm searching for, I told you so.
Bryan and I, we've known each other since we were 15, 16 years old, and we both kind of played guitar together a little bit. Through this process, we realized that that was something that everybody can relate to music, so we thought that that would be a great opportunity to bring a mobile show around, really. Have an open mic and be able to just bring people together and enjoy music together.
We hope that along the way we would meet people and get them excited about what we're doing. So meeting Axel, we didn't know, it was great to meet him, and didn't know if he was going to stick around for an hour or a day or a couple days.
I wasn't originally a part of the party at all, you know. It's just like they bumped into me and I still stick with them. It's like I'm like their first roadkill, if you want to call it that way.
It's time to pick a favorite when everything is just alright. When everything is just alright.
Yeah, should we jump in the river real quick?
Let's jump on the river real quick, buy some beer for the night.
Restlessness in me, 'cause I'm in love. I'm in love. And this is how you know. Don't worry, baby.
First day I met Axel was in Hurricane, and it was the second day. And I was a little bit intimidated by him because he had this really super light and fast road bike, and my bike is the Italian Beast Cruiser. It's a little bit heavier. Not exactly something you ride for long distances on. And so I guess my worry was that he was going to get frustrated with me because I was slow, going to be slower.
First day I rode with Bryan, and yeah, like the first mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, they were all downhill, and I totally just lost and dropped Bryan, and I was like, oh man, what have I gotten into? He doesn't even manage to descend from a hill. You can do it. Maybe that's another one.
I like that outfit. Like the midriff look there.
The director talks me into wearing that kind of stuff.
Oh, you're German. Are you, is that right? Of course, that's how you all dress, right?
That's the way I go to the office, you know. I just put a tie around my neck and I'm all fine.
Right on. Like that look.
Tell me about any travelers you've picked up along the way.
Well, the first one is Axel. We met Axel, who's great, from Germany. He's got all kinds of stories. He's traveled the world on a bicycle and really an inspiring person.
One of the first things he said to me was, he said, it doesn't matter the location. What's important is the people you meet along the way. And for a guy that's been everywhere, that's pretty profound.
Small simple songs for a small simple town, with hearts so big their wings can't lift off the ground.
Okay, so you guys are gonna run for forever or ride a bike forever. That's, you know, who cares? But really, we want to discover and to explore and we want to meet people. You know, you see things totally differently on a bike or when you're running than you do on a car. You know, you're just going too fast when you're in a car. You're not really connected with the wind or either the air or sounds or people at all. And so on a bike or running, you get that connection.
Back burner covered with all of your plans, so content with the way things seem. Try not to wake the American dream. Wild picket fences. Wild picket fences. Not too bad for a couple of wussies, huh? Not too bad for one wussy.
Well, personally, I think there are two things on the globe that can put people from different backgrounds, different countries, different generations, different beliefs, whatever, can still put them together and form a group out of them. And the one thing is sport and the other thing is music. And the special thing about this event is we got both in one.
Small simple songs for a small simple town, with hearts so big their wings can lift off the ground.
This is like it's like a lot of climbing, I think, from here on out, right?
I think it's going to be a long, long downhill, and then it's going to be major, like climbing boots on for the rest of the day, basically.
Okay.
Until we hit the summit, where we're just going to roll down all the way into Torrey again.
Okay. Got a hat, Nutella. I've got batteries for my GPS. Got my telefono. Water, Gatorade. Why wouldn't you bring a basket?
I never just even thought about it, but, well, to tell you the truth, it's great to travel with someone who has a basket. Well, these are like Josh and Bryan. I know them for like 36 hours now, feels like 36 years. They're great folks to hang out with. We had a lot of fun in the last day and a half, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have a lot more fun.
I always knew I could ride forever when I was a kid. I had a paper route. I rode a lot of miles delivering papers, but during the summer, my bike was my vehicle and my love. Everywhere I went was on my bike, and then I'd come home on the weekends and tear it all apart and grease the bearings, and I loved riding a bike. I always have.
How does he go that fast with all that stuff on his bike? he's like flying.
Hey, how are you? Good. How are you? Carl.
Carl, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Where'd you come from? Where are you headed?
Started from Jackpot, Nevada, on the Idaho-Nevada border,
Awesome.
and I'm headed to Moab.
Stole a car to chase my mom. Together again, but not for long. It seems one woman just can't satisfy for too long. And Daddy don't lie.
I love the kids that are out on this trip. They're fairly young actually, but I think they're fairly mature also for their age. They're like from 8 to 15, 8, 11, 13, 15. And they have a lot of fun, like living out on the street. They're not really the kids that we drag along with us. They're more like they're partners in the game.
Set us free. You found another, the same story to tell. 8 souls to love and 6 souls to kill. I wish the sun would
Yeah, if people want to run with us, bike with us, play music with us, great. That's kind of the point, is to connect with people. When I met Larry, he's probably 65, I'm guessing. I'm thinking, this guy's rad. He's gonna play some folk music, like folk hippie type stuff, and that would be awesome. But what happened was, we're on the stage. My son's playing drums, and he just sort of grabs my cord out of my guitar and plugs it in, and just starts playing this ridiculously amazing blues.
Put on my boots, my hat and my coat. Ended up on the road, found my way to the train.
He had these hard-soled shoes on, and he's stomping his feet, and he's playing, and I don't even know what he was saying, but it sounded angry and emotional and fun. What I really loved about it was, my son's here, and my son's a drummer. He's 11. He just turned 11 in August. Larry's up there singing and commanding the stage. My buddy John's over there playing the bass, and my son is playing the drums and not slowing anybody down and keeping up. And Larry's directing the drummer, and my son's having a great time, and I had chills. I was so happy.
People sit back a little further. They said, man, we know.
Larry got up there, it was awesome. I mean, I had the chills. It was just great to have somebody who had no idea who he was get up there and start jamming, and it was a lot of fun.
I keep on wondering, when will we seize control?
Thank you. Thank you. Of course.
All right, my name's Bryan, and Josh is right there. He's the other guy that makes this stuff happen. Anyway, we came up with an idea. We wanted to ride from the lowest point to the highest point in terms of elevation in every state of the United States. And Josh and I came up with this plan a year ago, and we thought we decided to do it in Oregon. And 3 weeks later, it was just me and Josh and his decrepit and worn out van again that we named Mother. And somehow we drove up the coast and started at the ocean, ran and rode our bikes all the way to the top of Mount Hood.
Sink or swim, hold your breath and just dive right in. Ride the wave far from where we came. Don't be scared, who cares if we lose again? I'll be there with you till the end. Let it out, don't let doubt ever have its stay. Down and out, don't throw the towel, we can win this race. Don't be scared, who cares if we lose is in you. You're small like an atom. Will you destroy with explosions or a split that gives us light? You are silent, brilliant, and dumb.
JC's my 13-year-old daughter. She was born with a severe profound hearing loss. She had a cochlear implant at 5 years old. Just a really good girl, really smart. She's mainstream at school and doing well with her peers. Just a great girl. But I think a lot of the reason I wanted her to be here is to inspire me, because we learn a lot from our kids just like they learn from us.
That I've created, the beginnings to your end. I'm dying, you're making me wait. And no, boy, what will you do with it? It's your time, son, make the best of it. Stand at top of your mountain with your arms raised to the sky. Every breath you take is measured, and we all know why.
Both of the guys are great fathers and both are great families. And well, just in case we should get stuck somewhere in between, in the middle or wherever, and not make the whole low to high thing, it still is like, if looking back from 5 years or from 7 years, everybody will say, you know, this was a great family building experience, then that was worth so much more than going from the lowest to the highest point of Utah within 6 days.
What will you do with it? It's your time, son, make the best of it. Stand on top of your mountain with your arms raised to the sky. Every breath you take is measured, and we all know why.
I can't tell if that was awesome or painful.
How far did you go?
47.
50.
50? What do you...
Just rounded up to 50.
Yeah, I guess so.
Not too bad for a couple of wussies, huh? You did great, man. That was awesome. 50 miles for an 11-year-old. I'm very proud. Almost as proud as when I saw him playing drums with Larry the other night. Next night we rode into Spring City.
Oh!
Hey!
Yeah.
Oh!
Hey!
Oh!
I've been trying to do it right.
Hey!
I've been living a lonely life.
Oh!
I've been sleeping here instead.
Hey!
I've been sleeping in my bed.
Oh!
Sleeping in my bed.
Hey!
This is summer camp, boys camp or something like that. They invited us to come up and stay in their yurt up there, which is nice. We didn't have to set up tents or anything like that.
It was really nice. There were bunk beds with foam pads.
I don't know where I belong, but I could write a song.
It's my mullet, it's my pride, and down my back my hair will glide. Kentucky waterfalls, 7 or L. You know my mud flap suits me well. Hate to break you out, big mistake, and don't be talking no smack, because it is business in the front with me, and it's a big old Utah party in the back.
A friend of mine just posted the story on Facebook, like he's got a 6-year-old daughter, and I mean, we're gonna have federal elections in Germany next weekend. The country being run by a woman for the last 8 years. So he tells like his 6-year-old daughter standing in front of like an election campaign poster of the Social Democratic male challenger, and she just looks at the poster forever and ever and ever, and she's like, "Dad? Yeah? Daddy? Do you really think a man could also rule the country?"
Well, I was born without a hitch in the Rocky Mountain Desert Valley fever pitch, oh baby. No matter which shoes you lace, ain't the softest lips that can make me leave this place. I've been to Paris and I've been to Rome, seen the Potomac, Mississippi, then I went back home. Oh baby, no matter which shoes you lace, there ain't the softest lips that can make me leave this place. Not that I haven't been tempted before. New York has left me an open door. California with its come hither stare, everything in between pulling at my hair. Well, I grew up tall and I grew up rich in the Rocky Mountain Desert Valley fever pitch. Oh baby, I hope you understand, there ain't the bluest eyes that can make me leave this land. Not that I haven't been tempted before. New York has left me an open door, and California with its come hither stare, everything in between pulling at my hair. Well, I was born without a hitch in the Rocky Mountain Desert Valley fever pitch. Oh baby, I hope we see eye to eye, for this is where I was born and surely where we'll die. For this is where I was born and surely where we'll die.
Oh, wow. Yay.
That was so cute. Thank you. Well, I'm gonna go put my baby to bed.
Riding in the wind, the mother.
The final concert, LowTwoHigh concert, was in Midway, Utah. And it was also the last day we were on bikes. So we pulled into Midway, pulled the trailer into a little field that had a lake and Mount Timpanogos in the background. We had about 20 people there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Just outside. People would drive by and roll down their window and listen. And
What
then
we're doing.
roll up their window and drive away.
Life is now live for two. Well, what about? All I've got I gave to you. I want it back. My life used to be so free, but now it's just plain misery. I want it back. My life with you I hate it. I never felt so incarcerated. I say then I fight up my back. On you when I cried. Oh babe, I wish that I could die. I said do this, but you do that. I'll change my mind, oh please come back. I'll give you all my time, just come back. I'll give you everything I own. What's mine's now yours. Just please don't go back. My life without you I hate it. I've never felt so incarcerated. I'm saying I fight up my back. I don't know why I cry, 'cause without you I feel like I said do this, but I want you back.
One of the best experiences of my life. Being with friends, family.
Yeah, LowTwoHigh has been a real leap of faith. It's been something that there's no template for, and so we just really just kind of had a basic plan, and then it was really amazing to see things that were in our heads spontaneously happen. We're at Henry's Fork Trailhead. This is the last. We're done with biking. No more biking. The only thing we have left are our feet and legs. And we're gonna climb Kings Peak. So our original plan was to go up and spend the night. And then Axel and dinner just decides, well, why don't we just do it in one day? It would be very easy. so we all kind of agreed, well, he knows what he's talking about. So we just decided to do it in one day. 9,404 feet. 9,404 feet. 7:45 a.m. We took off, and about 4 miles up the trail, we said, this is ridiculous. We dumped a bunch of stuff.
See, but that's the thing. We lost our tent, we lost our food, it's in our stomachs now.
We lightened our load. It's 10:04 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're at 10,112 feet.
His handshake is cold, the doorknob is old. You throw that door wide open, hit the ground running. And it's alright.
We saw 2 moose and it freaked us out. I remember watching Survivor Man once, and he said the most dangerous animal he ever encountered was a moose. I called my dad to give us some warm camping gear, and he brought us a gun.
And a nice backpack for me to use.
Yeah, check this
See the
thing out.
backpack.
And a hat.
This was probably old when I was a kid, and he just kept it.
Got no bullets. She can't wait.
So then we did about another 4 miles or something like that, and decided we need to even shed more weight. And so we dropped more bags. I got rid of my bag completely. And
Almost all the water.
almost all the water.
All the water.
That's a brilliant move.
I think I'm good. I think so, yeah.
She can't take what you've got.
Then at around 12,000 feet, I was getting dizzy. Like if I'd move my head real fast, or, you know, I had to really just kind of slow down because the world was kind of spinning just a little bit.
Yeah, I felt like I was looking through binoculars backwards and trying to walk. Every step was like I was gonna trip or fall. Well, I did break down, and I was like shaking and crying. I knew I was gonna make it. I was a little frustrated because I didn't have any breath and tired. But then I had that overwhelming feeling of accomplishment, of doing something hard. And all I could think about was my family. Gosh.
I have a tissue, hold up. But I used it to blow my nose.
I need a tissue. But it was a great experience. You know, I've had that before where I've done something great or something that I didn't think that I could do and felt really good afterwards. And I was glad that it happened by myself, down hiding under some rocks, so that I didn't get mocked.
Someday I'm gonna find my peace of mind. Someday I'm gonna make that woman mine. Someday I'm gonna climb the highest hill, find myself in places that no one else ever will, that no one else ever will. Someday I'm gonna stand up for myself. Someday I'm gonna pull my dreams up off the shelf. Someday I'm gonna change the world, and I'll start with you, little girl. Oh, so I'll tell the world. Oh, I told myself a long, long time ago, and hurricane that I'd seize it so. But if not now, then when my someday may never come again. Well, all these such elaborate excuses, well, all just such elaborate mistakes. Well, someday, possibly, if the weather's good, possibly one day, only if I could. Someday I'm gonna find my peace of mind. Someday I'm gonna make that woman mine. Someday I'm gonna climb the highest hill, find myself in places that no one else